Hello, this is Brendan Farrell from Farrell Videography, and I'm going to show you how to produce a quality wedding video. First, you need to be fully prepared before the actual wedding day. This includes gathering the essential information of names, locations, and times. I would also recommend reaching out to the other vendors, including the photographer, DJ, and coordinator. You are going to be working a lot with these vendors on the wedding day, so it is important to make sure everyone is on the same page. This will make your job easier, as well as the other vendors. This is a typical document that I bring with me to every wedding. It tells me all of the information that I need to know, including the names of the clients as well as the other vendors. I utilize this document as a reference during the wedding day. You can see that there's a timeline of events, an equipment checklist, and notes regarding the ceremony and reception. Make sure to get a good night's sleep the night before the wedding day. You are going to be on your feet a lot and are going to require plenty of energy. Before you leave, double check that all of your batteries are charged and that your equipment is working properly. It is also very important to eat something. There may be weddings where you are required to go a very long time until you get a chance to eat again. As I mentioned earlier, you are going to require a lot of energy to film a wedding, so fueling up your body is essential. Finally, give yourself plenty of time for travel. Being on time for a wedding is crucial. There are several events involving many people that have to follow a specific timeline. You need to be at the right place at the right time to make sure everything runs smoothly. Once you arrive at the ceremony location, set up all of your equipment. You should have multiple audio recorders placed in different locations to give you the best sound. The more audio recorders you have, the better, and you will be thankful for the variety of audio when it comes time for post-production. After you set up, if you can, check in with the coordinator, photographer, and client. This is usually a very busy time for all of them, so it may be easier to start shooting B-roll and check in with them when you can. When you are shooting B-roll, variety is key. Get plenty of shots of the location, decorations, and people. This will all be used during post-production for montages. Finally, try to mic the groom up with the lavalier microphone approximately 15 minutes before the ceremony is set to begin. This will allow you time to check audio levels and make sure there is no interference with any other microphones out there. It would be a good idea to have headphones plugged into your camera during the ceremony. This way, you can adjust audio levels accordingly. I find it best to use a tripod during the ceremony. Most ceremonies last at least 30 minutes, and the tripod will help you keep a nice, steady shot from behind the guests. If you set up behind the guests, you will not be a distraction, and everyone will be able to see the bride and groom. Stay by your camera and do not lock your knees. It will be easier to stand for long periods of time if you keep your knees slightly bent. It is relatively common for the reception to be in a different location from the ceremony. If this is the case, then after the bridal party recesses down the aisle, pack up your audio recorders and any other equipment you will not be needing for the photo shoot at the ceremony location. Try and have everything packed and ready to go by the time the bridal party returns for pictures. When they do return, get a variety of different shots, and remember to let the photographer direct the photo shoot and to stay out of his or her way. When it is time to travel to the reception, try to leave before the bridal party. The idea is to get there before they do. This is why you should plan ahead and map out your route. Google Maps is a great tool as it provides a few options for ways to get to your destination. Once you arrive at the reception location, set up your camera and lighting. Look for the DJ or band and get an audio hookup with their sound system. This audio is important especially for the toasts. After you set up, get B-roll shots of the reception hall. At this point, the guests are usually in a different location for the cocktail hour. You can get great footage of the main room without any distractions or any guests wandering into your shots. During the cocktail hour, guests will be mingling with each other, having a drink, and enjoying some hors d'oeuvres. Try to get shots of the guests talking with each other and avoid shots with people eating. This is a great opportunity to feature all of the family and friends of the bride and groom. Not everyone will be out on the dance floor later, so this may be your only opportunity to get them on video. In many cases, the bridal party will have a photo shoot at the reception location during the cocktail hour. This is a good time to get some artistic shots of the bridal party. Make sure to get a wide variety of shots, as they will be used for a montage during the final edited video. I will show you an example of what a montage can look like, and take note of the different variety of shots that are featured. Keep an eye on the clock and be in position for the various events that will occur during the night. Communicate with the photographer and discuss where each of you are going to be for the introductions, toasts, cake cutting, and garter and bouquet toss. Here I am striking a pose right before the introductions for a wedding I shot last year. The photographer took a picture of me to make sure her exposure and color balance were correct. Building a good relationship with the photographer will make everyone's job easier and will help the event operate smoothly. It is also important to remember to be unobtrusive throughout the night. You want to capture the event on video, but not in a way that will upset any of the guests, especially the bride and groom. Now the wedding is over and the post-production work begins. During this process, all of the video shot and audio recorded will be synced together to create a comprehensive video. With video, you have to focus not only on the picture, but on sound as well. This is a video still from a wedding I shot last year. The picture quality is fine, however the color correction is a bit off. Notice how the bride's dress is a bit blue and her skin complexion is pale. This is the same image, but as you can see, it has been color corrected. The dress is white, and the bride's skin tone looks better. This picture, compared to the previous one, has a warmer feel to it. This is the general theme you want to promote during the video. A wedding is a joyful, loving affair. Adjusting the color and exposure of your footage can complement that feeling. While filming the ceremony, I mentioned the importance of having multiple audio recorders. Sometimes there are unforeseen situations that will affect your audio. When you have multiple audio sources, that will help solve those issues. I will show you a short clip from a wedding I shot last year. This clip features the onboard microphone from my camera that was used to record ambient sound. As you heard, the audio was rather low and not ideal for the final video. This is the same clip, but with the audio feed from the DJ.
Krista, as I stand here in front of you today, I could not be more taken back by your beauty. From the very first time that I laid eyes on you, I knew that you were the one for me.
As you heard, this audio is not ideal either. At first, the microphone is pointed toward the officiant. When the officiant moves the microphone, it creates a distracting noise that takes away from the moment. Here's the same clip with audio from the wireless lavalier microphone attached to the groom.
Krista, As I stand here in front of you today, I could not be more taken back by your beauty. From the very first time that I laid eyes on you, I knew that you were the one for me.
This audio overall is better than the first two examples. However, the groom's heavy breathing can be somewhat distracting. This is what the clip sounds like when I utilized all three audio sources.
Krista, as I stand here in front of you today, I could not be more taken back by your beauty. From the very first time that I laid eyes on you, I knew that you were the one for me.
I started off with the groom's lavalier microphone, then seamlessly transitioned to the DJ's audio after the officiant moved the microphone. These audio situations can occur during the reception as well, so it never hurts to have multiple sources of audio. After you finish editing, watch the entire video from beginning to end in real time. Make sure all of your transitions work and the whole piece flows together as one project.